Wholesale to Million family, what up, what up, what up, what up? Happy Friday. Sorry I'm a little late today. But happy Friday, you guys. We're back. Friday live cold call role play every single Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard. Oh my goodness, I haven't got my haircut in a long time. I'm looking like a gorilla. All right, so if you know what time it is, go ahead and punch in your phone number, comment in. Also, too, is let me know how you're feeling today. Happy Friday, you guys. I know a lot of you have been stuck in the house, so I hope that you're doing a lot of cold calling and getting a lot of deals under contract, man. There's a lot of motivated seller right now. Buyers are iffy. There are some buyers that's sitting on the sideline, but there's also some buyers that's ready to take actions if the number makes sense. So all we need to do is we need to hustle and find good deals. I think there's a lot of opportunities right now for those of you who have prepared, who have stacked some cash aside. I think there's going to be some opportunities for us to buy some rental properties. I'm so happy. Also, too, is wholesaling, you guys, it's not going to go away, man. I mean, not that I know of. Whether the market's up or whether the market's down, there's always opportunities for us wholesaler, because what we're doing is we know how to find discount property. That's what we're good at, is we're finding deals, finding discount property. Boom. Okay, so you guys, it is Friday live cold call role play, so please punch in your phone number so I can call you, and maybe we're gonna spice it up a little bit today. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's spice it up a little bit. So maybe we can go back and forth a little bit, spice things up a little bit today, make it a little different. You know what? I like to hear from you guys. Comment in and let me know, what do you think some ways that we can spice this cold call, like this Friday live cold call, like spice it up a little bit, you know? So comment in, let me know. And I also, too, is please, phone number. I need some phone numbers so we can rock and roll. Also, too, is if you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Khang, Khang, dot like a period. Also, too, is throughout this video, if it add any value to you, if you like the Friday live cold call role play, and if it does help you, please, if you're watching live, exit out the live chat. Boom. Smash the thumbs up for me, please. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm to get the Wholesale to Million family exposed. Ooh, boy. Thank you so much, you guys, for all the love. Really, really appreciate you guys a ton, man. Boom. Jose? That's right, baby. Boom. Just like that, baby. So let me see here. Also, too, is for those of you who don't know, I am having the King Khang Script, the step-by-step guide. All my courses and package right now are currently on a discount. So go to the website. Link is right below in the descriptions. wholesale2million.com. I'm doing a 25% right now discount. Use the promo code COVID-19 when you checked out, and you get the 25% discount because so many of you are asking for it and asking if I can do something for you during this hard time, and I understand, man. Because for those of you who've been following me for a long time, man, you know that I don't do it. I believe in I believe in the quality the content that I deliver, but I understand what we're all going through right now. So if there's 25% discount, it's what I can do for you. You got to get some skin in the game on. Okay, let's go. So I need some phone number. But you don't need to make the investment. It's not something you have to do, man. It's just for those that are looking for this, and I just want to share that with you. So I need some phone number. Oh my God, we're coming in weak. What's going on, guys? It's Friday. We're coming in weak. Let's go. So phone number, anybody? Oh my goodness, man. It's coming in slow. You guys, it's Friday, man. What's going on? What is going on, man? It's Friday live cold call role play. You guys make it seem like you never done this before, man. Got all shy. And it's always the dudes that's punching the phone number.
Please state your name after
never the
tone,
girls.
And Google Voice will try to connect you.
Khang. All right, baby. Our first victim right here, baby. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Who's this?
Hello, how you doing? How may I help you?
Well, I guess I got a postcard from you guys about you guys want to buy my property.
Oh, you're interested in selling the property of yours?
I mean, I might if the price is right.
If the price is right. All right. How much are you looking to sell your property for?
As much as possible.
All right. Well, it's a standard process that we normally do. Can I have your name and address of the property you're trying to sell?
Yeah, it's Kong, and the property address is 234 Apple Street.
234 Apple Street.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Well, the standard process that we normally do, we try to get all the information from you as the seller. So, can you tell me a little bit about the house?
I mean, well, what do you want to know?
I want to know the good things that you are trying to sell it. Are you?
I'm not. Well, I mean, listen. I'm not the one who sent you a post. Your guys the one that sent me a postcard and want to buy my property.
Yes. Well, in order to make this work, you have to tell me a little bit about it, and then after you give me a little bit of information about it, about the upgrades and problems you might have with the house, we'd be able to make an estimated offer. And then after the estimated offer, if you would like, we could have. If we come to an agreement, we could send somebody out there to look at the property. Is that something you'd like to do today? Just tell us a little bit about your house.
Well, I mean, like, so why don't you just send someone out and look at the property instead?
Well, during these hard times, it's kind of hard to get people out the house to go into a stranger's house. It's kind of difficult out right now to send people out there. We rather do a little conversation over the phone, get to know you, your problem, and how you try. The reasons why you're trying to sell the house.
No. Okay. Listen, I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem. All right. I'm not desperate to trying to sell my house. You guys are the one that sent me a postcard and want to buy my property. And it said,
yes. Yes, I'm sorry about that, but we send the postcards out to find motivated sellers.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Thank you so much. I think that I got the wrong number. Thanks. I appreciate it. Bye. Oh my God, bro, dude. Oh my goodness, man. Come on, man. Dude, listen, whoever it is that I just on the phone, man, listen, man, I hope you take this seriously. I hope you take notes. And I'm saying this, man, everybody that jump on the call with me, man, and I've been doing the Friday Live cold call for a long time. Listen, you know, with all you guys' help and support, I love you guys all. I'm not saying anything to disrespect anybody. This is a fun and also education at the same time. Please don't take anything I say at personal, but please consider what I'm telling you, the feedback, the advice that I'm going to share with you. All right. And if you're going to take it the good way, great. If you take it the bad way, I apologize. I'm not trying to offend you or upset you or anything like that, or trying to sell my products. Please don't think it like that. But let me ask you this. Let me ask you guys this question, because the only way to help you is to give you honest, truth, real feedback. Getting the thing from your friend and family, say, "Oh, you're good. You're trying. You're doing." Dude, that's not going to help you, man. So from a scale of 0 to 10, how do you guys think that he did? Like, dude, watch. It's not just going to come from me, man, but from everybody that listened on this call. If you were a seller and if you got on the call like this, what would you say? I need you to put yourself in the seller position. Whoever it is that I just got on the phone with, could you comment in and rate yourself? I like you to rate yourself from a scale of 0 to 10. Everybody thinks they look good. Everybody thinks that they sound good. Everybody think they're good. Dude, until you record the call, you go back and you listen. And then when you have no comparison, it's extremely hard. So what I need you to do is compare to other people that's going to hop on the call later, and then check out some other cold call, dude. Like, it was, bro, it was bad, bro. Dude, it was bad, bro. It was bad, bro. Because you say all the wrong thing, man. And I'll tell you what all the wrong thing that you say, and you know. So comment in. Who was it that I was just on the phone with comment, you guys. Let's help each other out, man. From a scale 0 to 10, how do you think he did? And if you were the seller, would you continue? Like, what would have happened? Would you hung up the phone just like I did? Come on, man. Okay, cool. Okay, Miller is the one that I just talked to. Okay, Miller, how long have you been doing this, man? Like, how long? Seriously, man, how long have you been at this, bro? It was horrible, bro. And let me tell you, dude, you used all the wrong word, bro. Motivated. When you say that, bro, it's like you're targeting me, man. Even if the seller's motivated, nobody's going to tell you they're motivated so you can take advantage of, dude. That's the wrong word, bro. Do not use that word again. Motivated. We're looking for motivated property. Motivated seller. Dude, none of that, bro. Hey, listen, Khang, we're looking to buy some properties in the area, right? We want to give you a fair and intelligent offer. But before we can do that, I do need to gather some information from you on the property. Does that work? Okay? It's just a good time. All right, bro? Like the dude, like you're asking all the wrong question, bro. Okay? And instead, dude, you built no rapport. Obviously, that's the biggest thing. You built no rapport. So how's your day going? Dude, you do not say the word, hey, we need to come out and look at the property. Don't say that, bro. Because if you say that, you're not going to be able to lock the deal up on the contract over the phone. Because the seller would say, hey, well, why don't you come out and see my property? Like, so why are we wasting time on the phone? Like, why don't you just send someone out and look at my property? Dude, don't, dude. All right? There's all right, and then when you ask me, so Khang, so tell me a little bit tell me about the property. Tell me all the good thing why you want to sell. Dude, you're the bro. All right? Very hung. I don't know what very hung mean. But see, dude, like, tell me a little bit about the property, Khang. How many bedroom, bathroom, square footage, etc. So tell me all the good things that makes you want to sell the property. Dude, and also too, bro, you need to work on your listening skill, bro. Okay, I see that, some of our VAs that my wife trained to before she gets them on. Dude, some of them, like, gets on the phone with the seller, like, their English is great and all that, but they can't listen, dude. You need to listen, bro. Listen, broski. All right? And then when you get in, bro, build the rapport. So, Khang, how's your day going? How's your morning going? That's going fine, dude. Right? I would say, yeah, it's going fine. How about your? Because most seller would be polite and ask you back. And that's how you build rapport. And I have this question asked me on an interview, and Alex is the guy, and he asked me, he said, Khang, so how do you build that relationship or rapport, all right, with the seller now that you're on the phone versus you meet the seller in person? Obviously, when you meet the seller in person, you can talk about the things around the house, right? But when you're on the phone, dude, you just ask question, right? Which means you can only ask, how's your day going, right? Your job, what you're doing, things like that. So, I mean, to me, yes, there's a different ways to build rapport when you meet in person because you can walk around the house and see things. But I think that I don't think it's necessary that you can build good rapport as well if you're just on the phone, if you know how. So overall, bro, that phone call, bro, dude, it's like it's probably like a -1, dude. It's a -1, bro. You need to work on your intro, dude. Intro would pick up the phone. It's like, hi, this is blah, blah. Hi, this is Miller. How can I help you? Right? Hi, this is Miller. How can I help you? Or hi, this is Miller from whatever company you're from. How can I help you? All right. And the next thing is, well, yeah, I got a postcard from you. You see, dude, I said I got a postcard from you, but you keep on saying that, hey, what makes you want to sell? Like, you're asking me the question, like, because you don't listen. Okay. So you would get in, the intro should be like, hi, this is Miller. How can I help you? If you don't have a company name, that's fine. Say, how can I help you? Yeah, I got a postcard from you guys about you guys who want to buy my property. Oh, fantastic. So you just receive, and I always reframe the seller question to let the seller know that I acknowledge and I hear, right? And then I will reframe it because that's how you take control of the call, by answering the questions and then come back. Always come back with a question, dude. Do not, so many of you, if you listen, whoever else is going to jump on the phone is going to make the same mistake. They answer a question and they just went silent. Well, dude, what am I supposed to do as a seller? Dude, well, you stop. So guess what I'm doing? I'm going to ask you another question. And that's when you lose control. Okay, bro? So you should be like, okay, Khang, so So you receive a postcard from us saying we're interested in buying your house or your property. Is that correct? Yes, that is. So what's your offer? All right, and the seller's going to say that. Well, before we can actually present you with a fair and intelligent offer, Kong, there is actually some question I need to ask you regarding the property. Is that okay? Sure. Oh, great. Okay. Am I catching you at a good time? Yes. Fantastic. How's your day going, Kong? Is it sunny where you're at? Is it raining? Or I hope you haven't drank any Corona lately. IG family, Instagram family, let's hop on YouTube and let's do some Friday live cold call role play, man. I promise you're gonna find some of these call are very funny, could be very educational. So let's rock and roll. Swipe up. All right, let's go. Okay, so I need some more phone number, man. I think I got somebody. Oh man, so let me see here. I do need a haircut, you guys, man, and I don't trust the wife to cut my hair, man. I don't trust the boss to cut my hair, man. If she cuts my hair, I think I'm gonna go bald. I'd rather go bald. I can't, dude. My mom actually cuts hair for. I used to cut my hair with my mom throughout when I grew up, but dude, she's not good either. No. Okay, I think I got another one. For those of you who's just jumping onto the live stream, welcome to the Wholesale 2 Million family. I do this every single Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard. Here on YouTube. If you're watching this, if it add any value to you, exit out the live chat, smash the thumbs up, show me some love and some support for your boy, King Khang Donkey Kong. Ching Chong and Ping Pong. Dude, I don't play ping pong, dude. I know a lot of Asian, like Chinese or whatever. I'm not Chinese, but I hit up ping pong hard, dude, but no ping pong for me, man. I can't play ping pong, dude. I love the TikTok. Oh, yeah, bro. Thank you, dude.
908 quarters. Jeremy speaking.
Yeah, hi there. I got a letter from you guys about you guys want to buy my property.
Oh, great. So you got a letter about we wanted to buy your property. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the property?
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms is it?
It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
3-bedroom, 2-bath?
Mm-hmm.
And about how many square feet?
I think it's about 1,200.
1,200 square feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I didn't catch your name though. What's your name?
It's Kong.
Kong?
Mm-hmm.
How's it going today, Kong?
Fine. And you?
Good. Just trying to navigate through this quarantine. Not to go crazy, get cabin fever and whatnot.
Yeah, I hear ya.
So do you mind if I get the address of the property, Kong?
I mean, it's the same one on the letter you sent me.
I got you. So why we ask is just so we can verify that we're talking to the actual property owner and that everything we have is correct in our system.
Okay. It's 123 Apple Street.
123 Apple Street?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm just going to ask you a little bit of questions about the property, Kong. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So, what kind of work have you done recently, like, to the property? Have you done any work recently to the property?
No, not really. I mean, I think I think the house is fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Got you. So when's the last time, like, the kitchen has been updated? Do you know?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with the kitchen. I mean, if someone buys it and want to update it, they can, but there's nothing wrong with it. I love my kitchen.
I got you. Yeah. The only reason that
I'm asking is because we just need to assume that if we buy the property, if there's any updates that we would need to know about or need to do to the property to get it up to like HDTV standards. So let's say we were to give you a $10,000 gift card to Lowe's. What would you do with that gift card?
Jeez. I mean, I can do a lot of things. You mean $10,000 to Lowe's?
Yeah.
I mean, do they have any the jewelry at Lowe's? I might have to get the boss some jewelry.
Jewelry? I don't know, Kong. I don't know if they have too much jewelry at Lowe's. You might get like a little metal pipe that you can cut up for her, put around her ring finger.
Well, I mean, with $10,000, I mean, I probably would paint the house. I would probably paint the house. Maybe get some new cabinets.
Okay, painting and new cabinets.
Yeah, paint new cabinets. Maybe some flooring. I would definitely,
Okay.
New carpets.
Sure. So it sounds like maybe the cabinets could be replaced in the kitchen, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
And you said the flooring might need to be updated as well.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so. Yeah.
Okay. What about the bathroom? How's the bathroom? Is it like what kind of showers in the bathroom?
The bathroom is fine. I mean, I put a new tub and shower in there, about 2 years ago.
Okay. And is the tub it's like a regular bathtub, right? It's not a stand-up shower?
Yeah, it's just a regular one.
Oh, okay. Got you. What kind of heating is in the home? Like HVAC system?
It's the wall heater,
Oh, so like a radiator?
I guess. Yeah, if that's what you call it.
Oh, okay. Is it gas heat or
Electric. It's those.
electric?
Yeah, it's those electric wall heater.
Okay. What about the water heater? When's the last time the water heater has been replaced?
The water, gosh, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the water heater. It's fine.
Okay. Got you. And one other question I have, the windows in the house, how recent would you say the windows are? Like 5 to 10 years, 10 to 15 years, 15 to 20 years?
I would say that the window probably gonna need some updating.
Probably need some updating on the windows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it gets here in the Northeast, it gets pretty cold,
Yep.
So, so if we were to give you an all cash offer, what would you be looking to get for the property?
I don't know. Make me an offer.
Okay, got you. So we just need a little bit more information before we get you an offer, and then we'll be able to make you an accurate offer. And the reason why I say that is because we don't want to give you an offer that's too low or inaccurate, and then have any surprises to you later. So that's why we ask as many questions as possible before we can get you an offer on the property. So does the house have a garage or a driveway or a carport or any kind?
It does have a it does have a 2-car garage. I mean, you can probably find these kind of stuff online.
Yeah, I got you. Sometimes, I mean, the best person to ask is you because you are the property owner, you know. Sometimes online, like Zillow, Trulia, they don't really update all that stuff when work is done to the property. So we just like to ask the homeowner is the best person to know about their
Sure,
property.
gotcha.
because
Yeah,
it's-
I understand.
So other than receiving an all cash offer, what would be a reason that you'd be looking to sell?
Well, I mean, I wasn't really thinking about selling, and I got a letter from you guys about you guys want to buy it, and you have a cash offer. So thought that I'd call just to see what the offer might be.
Oh, okay. So you're just kind of dipping in, you know, seeing where you can get what offers you can get on the property.
Yeah.
Okay. And if we were to sell you, if you were to sell us your property, what would you do then? Do you have a
Well,
place that you're looking to move to, or?
yeah, I guess I don't want to be homeless. So after I sell it, I probably have to go find a new place to move to.
Yeah, I got you. So, do you have anything thing right now that you're looking for, or are you just kind of just seeing what you can get for the property right now?
Yeah, you know, I'm probably just looking to see what I can get for the property.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Um, so I'm trying to think about what question I was gonna ask you.
Um, why don't you just go ahead and do your research and call me back if you have an offer?
Well, we just need to get a few more details of the property before you, and then we'll relay the information to our purchase manager, and then call you back with an accurate offer. Okay.
Okay.
So you said the bathroom doesn't need updating?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we already kind of talked about this. I told you that the bathrooms I bought a new tub and shower about 2 years ago. So if you guys
Okay, so
if you guys feel like you guys need to be updated, I guess you can go ahead and do it.
got you, got you. Um, and is there currently a mortgage on the property that we would assume we have to pay off?
No, there's no mortgage on the property.
So it's free and clear, right?
Yes.
And no taxes or liens or anything like that, correct?
Correct.
Okay, good, good. So we wouldn't have anything that we need to pay off, and you're in good financial standing, which is good. So what I can do is I can relay this information to my purchase manager, and then we'll be able to give you a call back. And hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
Oh, sorry. And then we'll be able to give you a call back with a more accurate offer on the property. Does that sound good, Carl?
Yes, that sounds just fine. Thank you.
Okay. We look forward to speaking with you.
Sounds good. And okay, so what's your name, bro?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Okay, dude. Jeremy, bro. Okay, Jeremy, bro. Listen, bro. I'm just gonna give you some tips toward the end, okay? Dude, check this out.
Okay.
Okay. So you, me, and I'm you. So,
Mhm.
Jeremy, do you know what you're hoping to get for the property?
No, I don't. I mean, I just got your letter in the mail, and I'm just kind of looking for. Well, what would you want to offer me?
What would we want to offer you? Well, you know what? Actually, my job is actually not to make you the offer, Jeremy. But let me ask you this: do you know what similar property are going for in your area? Okay? Now you guys listen. You see how I answer Jeremy's question, and then I go ahead and distract him and move on with the next questions? That's how you control the phone. All right. Most of you would say, well, my job is not to make you an offer, and then you go and then you ask the question again. So what's the lowest you would take for your property? No. Now you want to distract the question. Now you want to distract the seller, because if you don't do it, the seller will get irritated. Okay. So now my next thing would be, hey, so this I'm sharing this with you, Jeremy, because you're missing this, bro. You ask me what I want, and then you're it. This is what you should ask. So, Jeremy, do you know what other similar property are going for in the area?
No, I don't.
So you have no clue of what things are going for in your area?
No, this is my first time like entertaining this thought, so I don't really know. I haven't really done research.
I got you. Okay. Well, Jeremy, I do want to say thank you so much. We do appreciate you giving our company the opportunities to chat with you and obviously make you a fair and intelligent offer. So I understand you don't know what similar property are going for in the area. So now let me ask you, do you know what's the tax assessed value is on the property?
Well, I just paid the taxes a couple months ago, and it was around 100,000.
Okay, so the tax assessed value is around 100,000. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So now, based off of that, Jeremy, what are you hoping to get for the property then?
Well, I would want to get over tax assessed value. I mean, the tax assessed value is pretty low. I'm thinking the property is worth at least maybe 135, 140.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you're thinking that the property's worth about 135 to 140, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is that in an as-is condition, or do you think that's after you put it in perfect condition?
I mean, well, the property's in pretty good condition as it is right now. I only think, it's really up to you what you would want to do with the property. So you want to put in like stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, that's completely up to you guys. But everything works and everything's in pretty good condition in the property. Okay,
got you. So basically, so are you saying that 135 to 140 is what the property worth in as-is condition, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me tell you this, Jeremy. So our company, we buy properties like yours all the time. We are willing to buy it in an as-is condition and take care of all the repairs, all the repairs, all the updates that's necessary to be done to the property after we buy it from you. So now, with that being said, do you know like what's the lease or what's you're hoping to walk away with in your pocket?
So I would want at least maybe 110.
Oh, okay. So let me see. Okay, so 110,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jeremy, there you go, bro. See the okay. Sorry, dude. I just actually just hung up on you. So that way, listen. Like, do you guys see what I'm trying to point out? Like Jeremy, all he asked me is he just asked me what I want for the property. I said no, and then he just moved on. And dude, you guys haven't even tried to talk to the seller, right? You guys haven't even tried to talk to the seller. You gotta get a number, man. All right, you gotta get a number. So from a scale of 0 to 10, how do you guys think Jeremy did? Scale of 0 to 10, comment in. Let's rock and roll. Jeremy, I want you to also rate yourself, bro. From a scale of 0 to 10, Jeremy, how do you think you did? Also, too, is a lot of you when you're on the phone, man, put more enthusiasm into the call. Okay, put more energy into the call, man. Okay. Oh man, I can't. Oh, we got over 100 today. I like this. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We're hitting over 100 people today live. I think like a 3.5. We got a 4. We got a 0. 0 energy. I give him a 3-4. We got a 5. Dude, I'm super nervous. I know, man. I completely understand. So, Jeremy, how long have you been doing this, dude? And have you got any deal under contract? Have you sold any deal? Have you done any deals? I want to know. Because a lot of you, maybe you're doing all the right things, which means you're marketing, you're hustling, you're calling realtor, you're calling for sale by owner, you're doing all of that. But when you get on the phone, I'm telling you guys, but you guys don't believe me. Until you are good to talk to the seller, man. Now, I'm not saying to not talk, to not call and practice. No, I'm saying that you got to sharpen your negotiating skills, your phone call skills with the seller, man. It's one of the biggest things that separates you between you and another investor. There's a bunch of people who are going to cold call that seller, man. How good are you on the phone? Oh, Jack, how? Jack, come on, man. Jack just dropped me $3. You know what that means, right? Boom. This makes me a boy wanna holla. So, so Jeremy, listen, man. So I think what you need to do is put more enthusiasm into the call. Your problem is, bro, is you asking, when it comes to repair cost, dude, if I were you, I would make it very, very neat and tight. Which mean, Kong, so what kind of repairs, updates, or work do we have to assume that we need to do to the property after we buy from you? Yeah, the property's fine. It's there's nothing needed to be done. It looks good. I mean, it's livable. I'm fine with it. No problem. Okay. So how's the roof? How's the kitchen? To me, those are the important. How's the roof? How's the kitchen? Electrical, plumbing. How's the flooring? Right. And then you start to ask the seller, and then you mentioned if I were to give you 10,000, I think to me, I don't ask like that. My question to the seller would be, well, Kong, so I understand the kitchen, the cabinets probably need some work and all that. So what do you think, Kong, would cost to put this house in perfect condition? All right. What do you think it will cost to put this house in perfect condition? And that's where you guys get the seller to drop you numbers. I always get seller, man, to drop me numbers. And I'll tell you why on the repair costs and on the price, because you can always go back and use that to your benefit, right? If the seller mentioned too high, you can start negotiating based on their rehab costs. If the seller number is too low, you can always come back and say, hey, here's the reason why we need a lower price. Here's the reason why, that we need to renegotiate on the price. After you send your buyers out, you can go back and say, hey, Kong, I chat with you. You mentioned, the property only needs about 5,000 or 10,000, but unfortunately our contractor came back and they need a lot more. And I'm telling you, most of the seller underestimate the repair costs, and that's how you're able to renegotiate. But if you don't ask that, then so you got to ask the questions. So overall on the call, man, I think I think you need to summarize your question a little bit, and put more enthusiasm into the call, build the rapport. I know that you're nervous. You're probably reading comments and then go back and build the rapport. And then you probably read the comment, someone in here. If there's nobody next to you to tell you what to say or what to do, what you gonna do, bro? Right? So anyways, overall, man, that call, I think I'm going to give you a 4 on that, bro. I mean, you asked some good, you asked some good questions, you asked some good questions. You're building that rapport. I just think that you're a little bit, you need to sharpen up your question a little bit. And also too is get a little bit better on negotiating, right? Don't just ask the seller what they want and then just move on from there. Always try to get a numbers, dude. And what I just share with you, right? Those are some ways that you can get the seller to drop a numbers. If they say most seller will know what the tax assessed value is. And then you based on that, is it more? Do you think it's more? Most sellers, yes, would say more. But you would be surprised. There are sellers that say, yeah, that's how much I want to get. I want to at least get the tax assessed value. If they say that, dude, here's what I do. So Jeremy, so I just want to make sure I understand you correctly. So are you asking $100,000 for the property? Is that correct? Right? I always want to make sure that that the seller, right? That I always want to make sure, man. All right. I don't want to assume anything. So let's move on to the next. Oh man, Rob Mista. Dude, I got no rhythm, man. You would have to put some music on to get me to drop some real beats. Okay, let's do it, man. Let me call. Okay. So let me call Jack. Okay, hold on a second. So this time, man, I am actually going to This time I'm gonna reverse it. So whoever it is that I'm choosing right now, good dude. What it is you are cold calling me. So I'm not calling you. You're cold calling me. Yeah. So, oh my God, I'm already making some money already. Pays for the Starbucks. Okay, let's go, man. You're cold calling me, dude. I'm gonna say hello. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, this is Jack with Safe Landmark Real Estate Group.
You calling me? Hello?
Yes. Am I speaking with Kong?
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah, my name is Jack with Safe Landmark Real Estate Group. We gave you a call today because we regularly receive information from the courthouse in Essex County related to properties in areas where we purchased homes before. Is your property located at 123 Main Street?
Yeah, that's my house.
Yes. Yeah, we gave you a call today because we were interested to see if you were interested in a cash offer for your property.
Okay, okay. So how do you get my phone number? Because I did not put my property on the market.
Yeah, we got your phone number due to the fact that since we are a local investment company due to real estate, we got it from the courthouse. In areas where we purchased homes, we always call any home within a 5-mile radius of the home that we recently purchased. So with 123 Main Street, where your property is located, we purchased a home within a 3-mile radius of that property, and we call every homeowner within that radius to see if they're interested in a cash offer or if they were looking to sell their property.
Okay, so basically you guys are just out there like fishing.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say fishing, but yes, somewhat we are looking to purchase properties in the area due to the fact that we have a considerable amount of capital to invest in that certain particular area. So we're currently focused on that market until we want to push back on the market. So we're trying to give homeowners within that area opportunity to see if they are looking for a cash offer where they could get a reasonable offer for their property and walk away with some cash in their pocket for their properties, and will come and purchase the property as well. So what we typically do is we close under 30 days. We cover all closing costs, cost of title searches, title company fees, moving expenses, and any fee you may be presented with as a seller, in addition to what we agreed to purchase your property for. Now, are you interested in proceeding with a cash offer for your property? This is a no risk, no obligation cash offer.
So what is the offer then?
Before we delve into the offer, is it all right if our call is recorded for quality and assurances purposes?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're not gonna put on YouTube or anything, right?
Not at all, sir. Not at all, Kong. Like I said, we're a very serious investment company, and we're looking to purchase properties in the area. So if we were to do that, we will compromise our business, and we're not looking to do that because we're looking to become the #1 real estate company within the state. So since I do have your permission to record this phone call, our #1 objective in Safe Landmark Real Estate Group is not only purchasing properties, but to make sure we've helped the seller as best as we could. We are objective, but not discouraged if you decide to sell your property with other investors or even list it with the realtor, which we could refer some of the best realtors in the state. But overall, our job is to best ensure the matter in which you want to sell your property is the safest and securest way. So I do understand you've expressed an interest to sell your home for the right price, but also, did you have any other reason you were looking to sell your home?
Nope. That's pretty much it.
All right, no problem. So before we delve into our offer, just to make sure we're in the same ballpark, usually homeowners typically know what they want to receive for a property. Did you know how much would make you happy as a walkaway net for you if we came in and paid all closing costs? Such if there's a mortgage on the property, we paid off everything. Do you know how much would make you satisfied with selling the property completely to us as an investment company?
No, I don't have a price in mind.
Okay, no problem. Not a problem at all. by any chance, do you know how much the property is currently assessed for, how much it's worth, or how much properties in the area are selling for?
I mean, listen. I mean, you guys are the one that calls me and want to buy my property. I mean, if you guys are the professionals, so you should know, right?
Yes. Of course, we are the professionals and whatnot, and we do have comparables we could pull up easily, and we're doing that as we speak with you on the phone. But currently, we do wish to get a number that you would be satisfied and comfortable with selling us your property for, because we don't want to give you a number and then you aren't comfortable with that number, or it's not even in your ballpark. We want to make sure that we're on the same page and in the same playing field. So do you know how much you would like to receive for your property?
No, I just rather you guys make me an offer, and then if I'll let you know if it's good or not.
All right. Let me just give me 1 second. Let me just relay that information to my team manager. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let him know that you're kind of in the middle and kind of want to just receive an offer for the property. And I'll let them know that. Give me 1 second. Let me put you on hold for a quick 10 seconds. Give me 1 second. All right. Hello, Kong?
Yep, I'm here.
Yes. All right. So looking at the property, this is not our offer, but we're seeing some numbers in the area for around 70,000 all the way up to 200,000. So that's just a rough estimate of what properties are going for in that area. But before we delve into our offer, what we want to know is, in between those numbers, what would you be satisfied with a net in your pocket walking away with?
Well, I mean, definitely not 70,000.
Yes. Okay, so we have that. That's a great start. Thank you for letting us know that. I'm going to write that down. You're definitely not interested in the offer for 70,000. So did you know what number would you'd be open to selling your property for?
I mean, it got to be in. I mean, if I were to say some, it got to be at least in that 150 to 170.
150 to 170. All right, that's kind of sort of retail price for the property, but you did give us an answer, which we appreciate, and we just had a quick few questions before we delved into what our offer would be. First and foremost, did you know how many bedrooms was located in the property?
I mean, don't you have that pull up on your screen?
Yeah, we have everything pulled up on our screen, but we always have to verify with the homeowner themselves this information as well. So we have to plug this in from the homeowner as well. So did you know how many bedrooms are in the property?
Yeah, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
2-bath. All right. Occupancy, is it vacant, occupied by you, or does it have tenants?
It's currently rented.
All right. So tenants. Great. Thank you for that information. Also, does it have a garage?
Yes, it does.
All right. Thank you. Does it have a pool as well in the backyard?
I wish. No.
Don't we all, All right, no pool. You don't have to know this information. The next question I'm going to ask, but typically some homeowners do know this information. But if you do, great. If you don't, then it's not a problem. But do you happen to know the property square footage?
Yeah, I think it's roughly about 1,200 square feet.
All right. Let me plug this information in my computer here. Okay, and most importantly, this is a very important question for us because we would find this information out from the title company once we bring our offer, if we were to come to an agreement with you. So if you don't mind me asking, are you able to disclose the information of if there's a mortgage we would have to pay off if we were to purchase a property and take over as a new homeowners?
Yes, there is a mortgage.
Okay. Great. Thank you for disclosing that information. Do you know the current balance on the mortgage?
Yes, but why? Yes, I do.
Yeah, and the reason why we would preferably want to receive that information is due to the fact that if we were to give you a cash offer that we did to come to an agreement on, we would need that information due to the fact that our offer would get rejected by the title company because they would disclose anything that's owed for the property at the title company if we were to give you an offer. So say we gave you an offer for what, $140,000. Then if there's a mortgage for $100,000, it would affect the offer because we did not know about that. So we rather skip the whole process, do everything one shot, one go, and get all the correct information from the homeowner themselves. So did you know the balance due for the mortgage?
I mean, I do, but like I said, I don't think it has anything. I don't think it has anything to do with the price of the property.
I mean, yes, from a standpoint, you can make that argument, but from a more realistic standpoint, as an investment company that isn't going to charge you the commission fees, the contractor fees.
Yeah, well, see, okay, so listen, I mean, if you guys need a mortgage to make me an offer on it, then this is probably not it, okay? If you want to make me an offer on the property, make me an offer on the property, but I'm not going to give you the mortgage amount. If you guys want to find that out, that's fine with me. But I don't think it has anything to do with the sale of the house, the sell price.
All right. That's completely fair, and I'm glad you're giving us honest answers, which we love that because it means you're a person of high integrity. But at the same time, we do want to make the most knowledgeable and most efficient offer we possibly could. We don't want your money getting messed up at all come time closing, and we don't want our offer or anything to be messed up on our ends as well. So we don't want to waste your time, and we don't want to waste our time. So I understand you did express an interest to sell your home, and if you are serious about selling your home, we are looking to give you the cash offer. But in order to proceed with this cash offer, we have to know what's owed on the property, because if there's anything owed on the property, then we would have to take that into consideration with our offer for the property. So we're not bank collectors or anything such of the nature. Like I said, we're an honest investment company looking to become the #1 real estate company within the state, and we want to give people fair offers on their property. And in order to make that fair offer, we have to take all factors into consideration. So if there's anything owed for the property, it wouldn't make sense for us to make you an offer only to come to an agreement and then to find out from the title company later, like, hey, this offer you made for the property, do you know that there's this amount due for the property? So how are you offering the homeowner this? Did they disclose this information with you? And then at that point, we would have to come back to you, the homeowner, and we would have to renegotiate everything, and that would bring us back to square one. And we're not trying to do that. We're trying to go all the way to home run, We're trying to take it all around the base, be in the same ballpark, take it all around. So in order to do that, we want to be as honest and upfront with you as possible. And we would also expect a level of the same from the homeowners that decide to sell to us, because we respect them and we respect everything that goes around the property that they wish to sell to us. So if you don't mind me collecting that information just to take that into consideration with the amount of money you walk away with.
Okay. So listen. So basically, what I'm understanding is that without that information, so you guys are not going to make me an offer on the property. Is that correct?
To sum it up, yes, we can't make an offer.
Okay. Then that's fine. I mean, if you guys want to call me back and make me an offer, you guys are the one that calls me and want to buy my property. And if we have to go through all this, that's fine. I'm not going to give you the information. All right. If you have a fair offer to make, call me back and let me know. If not, I'm fine. Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
All right. Thank you so much. And you have a great day. And you have our number as well. Again, my name is Jack with Safe Landmark Real Estate Group. The best number to reach us at is 973-384-1280. Or if you prefer to do business via email, safelandmarkrealestategroup@gmail.com.
Thanks.
As soon as you give us that information over, we will definitely give you a cash offer immediately.
Thank you so
much, and you have a great day, all right?
You too. Bye-bye. All right. Okay. So I think his name was Jack. Okay. So Jack, so let's go, man. I think that might be the last call, you guys. I got something else that just came up. I gotta do. So okay, so let me ask you guys some questions here. From a scale of 0 to 10, let's go ahead and comment in. Scale 0 to 10, how do you think Jack did? And Jack, let me ask you a question, man. How do you think you did? Let's go, you guys. We're running out of time. Let's go. Running out of time. Let's go. Comment in. Scale of 0 to 10, how do you think Jack did? Scale of 0 to 10. Jack, how do you think you did, bro? Jack. How do you think you did, Jack? I definitely like Jack conversation more than the last two that we have for today. But I think toward the beginning, it was too much of a it was, let me see. I'm sorry. My vocab is very limited here. I think toward the beginning is too much of a I don't know if I can call it a sales pitch, but it's just too much of like it was almost like it was almost like I'm going through like some kind of an interview, kind of like he went through, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? If you said, hey Kong, this phone call is going to be recorded for quality assurance, are you okay with that? I would be like, yep, that's fine. But then he went into like some whole new whatever it is. And also too is, I think another thing that I'm having problem with is that when Jack answered my questions, I don't think that he answered the question clear enough, right? I think, listen, if you don't answer the seller's questions, if you don't handle the objections correctly, if you can't overcome that objections, you're not going to be able to get a deal with the seller. If they feel uncertain, if they feel like the question is not being answered correctly to where they understand it, it's like it's a done deal, right? Yes, very formal. Yeah, it felt like very formal. It felt that, yeah, I guess that is a good word. Yes, it felt like very formal. Like I don't know. I like to make my call very more personal. Okay, much more personal. But I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that it's formal, where I felt like it's almost like kind of an interview, kind of. Now my next things to you, bro, is that I think you are throwing all the carrots out up front, like all the treats out up front, with not necessary, right? I didn't ask you, so what do you guys do? So what do you guys offer? I didn't ask you that. I'm just saying, hey, I got a letter from you, or actually you call me and I say, yes, I'm interested. What's your offer? And you start to go in, hey, we pay all the closing costs, no real, like, I think that you went into all of that too soon. I think you should wait for that toward the end where you negotiate with the seller. Because the seller like, whoa, right? Because first the seller would assume, okay, I got to do this, but then toward the end, you use that for your negotiating. I hope that makes sense, Jack. I think you do a lot of talking, bro. I think you can summarize your questions where it will be better. For example, let's talk about the mortgage. Like, dude, you explained it to me where I was completely lost. If I was the seller, I would have been lost. But I understand what you're trying to say, right? I understand what you're trying to say. I'm just saying, if I were the seller, and if you guys agree with me, comment in. Like some of your answer to my question, like you completely lost me. Like I don't know if we're on planet Earth or on planet Jupiter. All right, I don't know if we're on Earth or on Mars, bro. My dude, here's Jack. Here's what I would say when I get the mortgage. Okay, so I would say, so Kong, is there a mortgage that we would need to pay off? And the answer to your question, I did answer. You say yes, and you asked me, okay, so how much is it? Instead of saying how much is it, I think you made it a little bit more kind of like an awkward moment. I think you guys just need to eliminate the awkward moment. You guys just need to eliminate where you worry that the seller's going to hang up, right? Because you got too personal. A lot of you will be like, hey, Kong, listen, I know this question might be personal. You don't have to answer, blah, blah, blah. I used to do that, but I've learned my lesson. Right? When you say that, the seller automatically is going to put up the wall. Just simply go out where it just goes straight out, make it sound so normal that the seller have to give it to you. Like it's a normal question. Like it's just a normal question. So is there a mortgage we need to pay off, Jack? Yes, there is. Okay, how much is it? Straight out. Just go straight out. Well, I don't feel like it has anything to do with I don't feel like it has anything to do with the sell price. I see. So let me tell you why we need that information, Jack. The reason why is because we're gonna ask you how much is that we can take that amount minus whatever we're going to offer you, so you can know exactly what you will walk away with at the time of closing, so there will be no surprises. Okay, we don't want you to come to the closing table, all right, and be all surprises of all the fees and all the costs. We just want to make sure that we can tell you what you walk away with, right, minus whatever you owe on the property, so you know exactly what that is, so there would be no surprises at the closing table. Does that make sense, Jack? Right? I always reframe and I ask the seller, does that make sense? Because what I want to do is I want to be able to I want to overcome that objection and have the seller acknowledge to me that, yes, I did answer your question. Because the seller can say, no, that does not make sense. Okay, well, Jack, I just want to make sure, because I want to make sure that I answer your question properly and have you understand it. So what part doesn't it make sense? Well, what doesn't make sense is because I don't know why. I still don't know why it has to do with it. Well, Jack, okay, so let's just say you owe $100,000 on the property, okay? And if we can come to an agree on a price that, let's just say $120, all right? So I can tell you, okay, that you're gonna walk away with $10,000 in your pocket net, because we're gonna cover all the closing costs, all the fees. And that's why we want to get the mortgage information, but it's okay. If you don't want to give that, that's fine. All right? That's when I go in, and that's when I would say it's fine. And now my next question to you guys is, how many of you on here that have actually made a deal with the seller when the seller was offended about giving the mortgage, and you were able to just say, okay, no problem, bypass that question, and then go back and renegotiate and actually come to an agreement on a price because you found out how much the mortgage is? Because the seller will understand that they would not sell you, right? If you make an offer, if the seller owes 100, if you make an offer of 90,000, the seller would say, no, I'm sorry, I owe more than that. I'm not going to sell for 90 because I owe more than that. All right? Dude, I have worked with seller where the seller don't want to give the mortgage. We came together to an agreement on a price. We never got a mortgage amount from the seller. There's some seller, man, that's just that are just protected, right? Where they just don't want to give it at all. Then you just need to bypass, bro. I am saying, yes, there are times, like most motivated, reasonable seller will give you the mortgage. But I'm saying there is occasion that they don't. But don't let that hold you back from not making an offer, bro. I think if you don't, I think you're just missing out on opportunities if you just throw all those leads away that don't give you a mortgage. But that's up to you. So let me tell you, so overall, man, I mean, to me, Jack, I think overall I would give your call, bro. I would give your call. I would give it like around 5.5, possibly a 6. Because I like some of the question you ask. I like how you handle some of the objections. I like your tone of voice. But overall, I think toward the end, toward the negotiating there, I think that's kind of where you drop the ball a little bit. In my personal opinion. That's just my personal opinion, man. So let me ask you, Jack, so have you done any deals, bro? I mean, dude, you sound good. Like, you sound good on the phone. You know? I mean, you handle the call pretty well. I'm just saying toward the end there, you just kind of dropped the ball on me. Because you're so eager to try and get that mortgage. I started 3 months ago. Good for you, man. Have you done any deals? So you guys, we're gonna wrap this up, man. I study you in flipping master. Okay. So here's what. Okay, you guys, if we can get, hold on a second. Let me check my thing really quick. I got a DM from my VA really quick. There's a piece of property I got to take a look at, and if it's not motivated, maybe we'll do another call. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna take a few questions, and then we're gonna wrap this up. But I definitely want to do something different today. You know, I mean, I don't want to continue to bore you guys out. I do want to do something a little bit different today. So let me, come on, man. 118.37 thumbs. All right, let's get those thumbs up to like 50. Can we do that? Let's get those thumbs up to 50, and let's do something different today, man. Let's do something different today. Why don't I cold call one of you and then show you guys how my intro pitch would be, right? So how about that? So we get up to 50 thumbs up. I will call one of you, whoever it is. Just want to punch in like their phone number. I'll call you and maybe I'll give you guys out kind of how I intro and when I cold call. Let's do something a little bit different. Done. Let's get some phone number. Man, I'm telling you, man, these cold call role play, man, I wish they had this when I first started. So I'm just going to call some random. And if I suck, you guys can tell me I suck. It's okay. If I can give criticism, I can handle it. Ooh, I got an incoming call.
Help you.
Yeah, hi there. My name is Kong. I was calling to see if you have a house or property that you might be interested in selling or getting a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer. Hello?
I do the same thing. Yes, I do the same thing.
Oh, you do this. Oh, okay. So you're also an investor in the local area?
Yes.
Gotcha. So do you buy fix and flip, or so what do you do?
I do wholesale mainly. How about yourself?
Oh, sorry. My name is Kong. Well, what's your name?
Oh, this is
You see, so the thing here, this is a good practice. Do you guys see that? When I call and then when I get an investor, what do? You flip the script. You just flip it, dude. You just turn into now you build relationship. All right, now you build a relationship. Okay. So you know what? Okay, first, let's do the since I got you on the phone here. First, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so the phone ring. I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna say hello, and then I'll let you. So I'm gonna be the seller first. Hello.
Hi, this is Alicia Buys Houses. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was actually I saw one of your guys' banner sign about you guys buying property for cash.
Yes, we're a local investment group and we buy properties for cash. Do you have a property that you're interested in selling?
Yes, I do.
Okay, can I have the address?
Yes, it's 123 Apple Street.
123 Apple Street. Oh, awesome. In order for me to give you a reasonable cash offer, I would need to get some information about your property. Is that okay with you?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. How many beds and baths?
It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
3-bed, 2-bath. Do you know what the square footage is, by the way?
1,200.
1,200. And what year was the property, or what year is the house built?
I think it's in like the 1900s or something, like 1910.
1910. Okay. And does it have a garage or pool?
Does have a 2-car garage, no pool.
Two-car garage. Okay. Thank you for that. And can you tell me a little bit about the roof? When was the last time the roof was replaced?
Probably 10 years ago.
So it's fairly new. Awesome. What about the air conditioner?
It's working.
It's working. Is it fairly new, or
I
you know when the last time your AC was replaced?
I would say that it's fairly new.
Fairly new. Okay, thank you for that. How about the plumbing
The plumbing is fine.
and the electrical? Any update? I know that buildings that old, they have the old electrical panels. Do you have those, or do you have a new unit?
It's 200 amp. I mean, yeah, it's 200 amp. It's not the knobbing tube.
Okay, thank you for that. And how about the how about the flooring? Do you have tile, carpet?
Yeah, carpet. Pretty much carpet throughout the bedrooms, or yeah, bedrooms, and then we got vinyl in the kitchens and in the bathroom, and the living room as well.
Okay. When was that all replaced?
I think they would need some updating.
Okay. Is there any other type of repairs that might be needed to your property?
As far as I know, that's probably it.
Okay, thank you. And what made you decide to sell your property?
Because I'm moving.
Because you're moving. Okay. Are you transferring or just moving to a different county or state?
Moving to a different state.
Oh, well, congratulations. I hope that works out for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a few other questions. How long have you owned this property?
About 20-something years now.
20 years. And do you have any mortgage on it?
Yes, there is.
Would you mind letting me know how much you owe on the property?
Why does that well, I guess why does that matter?
Because if I give you a cash offer, I'd like to give you a net offer. That means that's what you will be walking away with, because we have to pay everything else.
Okay. Around 100,000 on it.
Okay, thank you for that information. I appreciate that. And do you know the value of the property?
Nope, I have no. Yeah, I have no clue.
Okay, do you know what your assessed value is?
You mean like the tax assessed value?
Yes, that's what I meant.
The last time I checked, it was around. I think it was around 150,000.
150. Okay. And how much do you think you'd be asking for it?
I was hoping that you guys can make me an offer on it.
Okay. I will have to do a little bit of research on that. I'm going to send this to my acquisition manager, and I'll get back with you on an offer in 24 to 48 hours. Is that okay with you?
Yep, that's perfectly fine.
Okay. And is this the number that you called in on, the best number to reach you at?
Yes.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you so much, King. I appreciate you giving me a call and being able to work together.
Sounds good.
Have a wonderful day.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, hold on, I can't. Stay on the phone. Stay on the phone with me. And I'm sorry, what's your name? Alicia. Okay, gotcha. So Alicia, we're gonna reverse the role really quick, okay? Because we got to jumpstart. You know, because we got a jump start there that caught me also off guard as well. But Alicia, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call back, and then we're gonna reverse the role. You're me, I'm you. You're the seller, I'm the buyer.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But so the thing is, like, do you see what I'm saying here? You guys don't know how to negotiate. So when it comes down to talking about the price, that's the best that you guys can do. Is you guys said, well, you ask the seller once because you don't have any ammo. You run out of ammo. I'm gonna give you some ammo. I'm gonna give Alicia here some ammo. I don't know which numbers. Okay, you guys need some ammo to get the seller to give you a number, a price, but you don't know what to ask because you don't know. You just don't know what you don't know. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hi there. My name is Kong, and I work for a local investment company. And I was calling because we're looking to buy some properties in the area and wondering if you have a house or a property that you might be interested in selling.
I may have one, yes.
Okay, so you do have a property that you're consider selling. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And just want to, and who am I speaking with?
This is Alicia.
Alicia, how's your day going?
My day is going pretty well. How about yours?
So far so good. Now Alicia, am I catching it a good time? I just want to make sure.
Yes, you are.
Okay, fantastic. So Alicia, you do have a property you are considered selling or getting a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. And can I get the property address?
5460 Main Street.
5460 Main Street. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Now, Alicia, in case we get disconnected, is this the best phone number for me to call you back on?
Yes, this is a good number.
This is a good number. That's great. And is this happen to be your cell phone?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, so now, Alicia, beside getting the right price for the property, because I understand that's going to be important. So beside getting the right price for the property, what is another reason that you would consider selling it?
I'm tired of having people in there.
Oh, okay. So it's currently rented then, right?
It's a rental property, yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So you are tired of being a landlord. Is that correct, Alicia?
Yes.
So are the renter, are they paying you on time, or I guess what's the issue with them?
No, I have a problem with them because they trash the place. They haven't paid their rent in 2 months.
Yeah. Okay, so basically they're living there and they're not taking care of the place and they're trashing it, right?
Correct.
Gotcha. I understand where you're coming from, Alicia. We actually got some rental property, and so good for me that I don't work in that department, but we do have some rental property that we're also dealing with pretty much the same kind of issue. Just because with whatever it's going on right now, renters are just making it worse than what it is. Are you having the same issue?
Can you believe the people that trash the places? They don't care about anything, which is like so sad.
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is that these people, it's like they treat it like, obviously it's not their place, so they don't really care about it. And they don't think, for us as a landlord that we have to come in and we have to do all this repairs.
Yeah, I know, they're very inconsiderate.
Now yeah. Now, Alicia, is this your first renter, or have you got some good renter prior to this?
No, this is my one and only.
Your one and only. And how long have you owned it?
For 5 years.
5 years now? Wow.
Yeah.
Same renter?
No, I've had multiple renters in there.
You have you had any good experience?
A few, the first people that moved in there, they were doing real good. And then they had to leave and move, so I had to find somebody else. So I had two or three other people in there, and it's just not working out for me.
Gotcha. I'm sorry to hear that you have to go through this, Alicia, but hopefully that we'll be able to help you out and come together to an agreement on something that's fair, that work for you and for us, and be able to move forward to buy your property today, okay?
Okay.
Now,
See what, yeah,
I'm sorry, what's that?
I said, let's see what you got.
Well, hopefully we can help you out. But the most important thing is, Alicia, is that we can come together to an agreement on something that's fair, and we definitely want to provide you with a quick hassle-free sale. Okay.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about the property?
It is a 3-2. The kitchen is all trash.
Oh boy.
It needs a new air conditioner
Uh-huh.
and probably new updates to the bathrooms. And probably needs new flooring.
Okay. Wow. So they trashed your kitchen. Did they also ruin the air conditioner or?
Yeah, it was on the fritz. They weren't changing their air filters.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So, Alicia, when was the last time? When was the last time that you stopped by and visit the property?
Like 2 months ago.
Okay, and how was it at that time?
In the condition that I described to you.
Oh boy. Oh wow. Okay. Now, have they continued to pay you rent, Alicia, or no?
No, that's what I said earlier. Is they missed the last 2 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I missed that. Okay. So they haven't been paying you rent for 2 months. Oh boy. Okay. So now, Alicia, is there a mortgage on the property that we need to pay off?
I'm not ready to give you that information.
Okay. So there is a mortgage, but you're not ready to give me that information. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, no problem. And that's not a problem at all, Alicia. The only reason why I asked you that is because, the offer that we're gonna give you, we're gonna take that minus whatever you owe, so I can actually tell you exactly what you walk away with at the closing table. So that way, you won't get any kind of surprises, and that's the only reason why I asked. So if you can share that with me, that would be great. So do you have an idea of what it is, or no?
I do. It's about 20 grand.
Okay, so so roughly there's $20,000 that is owed on the property. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Alicia, for giving that information. I do appreciate that. Okay.
Okay.
Now, as far as in repair goes, do you know what kind of work or updates that we have to? Well, I know that you did mention to me that the kitchen needs to be updated. Some flooring. Now, I guess my question now would be, do you know roughly how much it would cost to actually put this in perfect condition?
That I do not know the numbers for that. I'm not a contractor.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, so Alicia, I understand you're not a contractor. I'm not a contractor either. But if you were to give me your best guess, what would you say it would be? Are we talking about 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, less than 30? What are we talking about, Alicia?
If I had to take a wild guess, maybe 40,000.
Okay.
35, 40.
35 to 40,000 to put the property in perfect condition. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for that information, Alicia. I appreciate it. Okay, so now what are you hoping to get for the property, Alicia?
I'm not sure at this point. You're going to have to give me a number first.
Okay. Well, the thing is, Alicia, my job is actually not to make you an offer. So my purchase manager will be the one that's going to do that. So do you know what similar property going for in the area?
No, I don't. I haven't looked into the market in a long time.
Okay, so you don't know what similar property you're going for. Now you must know this. Do you know what the tax assessed value is on the property? You got to know that.
Oh, that's right. I just paid the bill, so I believe it was $250,000.
Okay. So the tax assessed value on the property is $250. Okay. So now, Alicia, are you looking to get close to that, or that's the amount? Or are you looking to get more? Do you know kind of where you're at?
At this point, because I haven't really looked into it. I guess I can check around the area, see how much prices are going for.
Okay. So let me ask you. Okay, so Alicia. So let me ask you this then, Alicia, and I think we can wrap this up. So there is a mortgage about 20 that's all on the property. Now, once the mortgage is paid off, do you know roughly what you're hoping to walk away with in your pocket after everything's said and done?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know the answer to that.
Okay, no problem, Alicia. So I guess I got all the information that I needed from you, Alicia. I'm gonna actually turn this over to my purchase manager and have him take a look at it and be able to construct you an offer. So I can actually call you back. I would say, let me see here. I can actually call you back today, maybe today at 5 p.m. to make you an offer on your property. Would that work for you, Alicia?
6 o'clock would be better.
6 o'clock would be better. Okay, so let me see. I have that time available. Okay, so 6 p.m. Okay, got it. Okay, I can have you down for 6 o'clock, Alicia, but now let me ask you, just want to make sure that we're on the same page. So when I call you back at 6 p.m. or my purchase manager, either one of us, call you back at 6 p.m. to make you an offer on your property, and if you guys both can agree on a price that works for you and for us, are you ready to move forward and get the paperwork done and sell your property?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, perfect. Fantastic, Alicia. Thank you so much for your time and for the opportunities. I'm going to send this over, and then either me or the purchase manager will call you back at 6 p.m. to make you an offer on your property, okay?
All right, thank you.
Yep, not a problem. You have a wonderful day. Bye.
You as well. Bye.
Yep, bye. I hope you guys enjoy that, man. But that's it. Obviously, I took a lot of stuff, there's a lot of things that I would have go in and ask a little bit more: bedroom, bathroom, square footage, garage, right? But I kind of bypass as I kind of want to go into, and I want to go into and get you guys down toward the negotiating. A lot of you don't know how to negotiate, right? And I think I put out a lot of, I eliminate some of my negotiating that I share with you in the King Khang script, right? For example, knowing that we are going to buy your property in an assets conditions, Pink can carry all the repair costs and all the updates, all the work, right? What would you take for the property? So I left, I left some stuff out, but I want to have you guys see that how the conversation is going, right? Like how informal it is. Like the whole thing that I did with the whole pen thing, I did okay, dude, I like all of that is actually intention, not by accident. So I really hope that it makes you guys understand that when I talk on the phone with the seller, like with Alicia, I really treat her like she was the seller. I went the popping pen. I want it to be like I want it to be very personal. So with me going all of that, and I told her I'm not a contractor as well. Like things like that, and I also want to feel her pain. I understand what Alicia, I understand what you're going through with the sellers, with the renter not paying this and that, we actually do have, you know, some property that we have to deal with that. But I'm fortunate that I don't work in that department. Like now it makes her seem like, you know, I'm with a company. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy that, man. I hope that add a lot of value to you. But for those of you who's really weak and talking to seller, you don't know what question to ask, you don't know how to say, how you don't have to negotiate. If you want to check out my King Khang Seller Script, you know, the link is in the descriptions. Right now, I do have it at a 25% discount due to the whole coronavirus. So before you check out, use the COVID-19 and get a 25% discount. And that's completely up to you. Like, you don't have to buy it, man. You don't have to. For those of you, if you want to spend more time doing the research and figuring this out yourself, that's completely fine. But if you want to take advantage of it with a 25% discount right now, go ahead and check it out. I promise you, man, you won't regret the investment. It's probably, talking to sellers, probably one of the biggest investment I think that you need to put your time into, that you need to learn. Because that's what's going to separate you between you and another investor. How good are you when you actually talk to the seller on the phone? Can you handle the call? Can you handle the objection? Can you negotiate? Do you know how to negotiate? Anyways, wrapping this up, $375 with the COVID, dude, that's like cheap, bro. And for those of you who know that I don't put my products on discount at all, man. So anyways, thank you so much, you guys, for your time. Let me take a few questions. For those of you also, too, is I am running, oh, my God. I am running a 2K web class. It's going to happen next week on a Saturday, April 18th. I'm taking on 20 people where I sit down with you on a web class like this, and I'll share with you everything I got. So all the courses, all the packages included. I'll sit down with you and help you come up with a game plan. Right? I hope you come up with a game plan to take your business, your life from where it's at to where you want it to be. So I'll share with you all the marketing strategies. I'll help you come up with an action plan, a clear action plan of what you need to do to start executing, to start putting deals up on the contract and making that money, baby. So whether you are trying to do your first deal, this is all across the board for anybody that's trying to do their first deal, or you're trying to level up, you're trying to scale up, you're trying to take your game to the next level. Maybe you have closed a couple of deals, but you want to be more consistent, right? You want to be more consistent. It does cost some money, man. So it does cost $2,000 per person or per couple. So maybe you have a business partner, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, want to go at this, but it does cost $2,000 per person or per couple. And if you're ready to sign up, shoot an email over to wholesale to millions @gmail.com. And if I can criticize you, then I can take the criticism. So for those of you who listen on my call, comment in. I want you to rate me and be honest. Give it to me like it is, man. From a scale of 0 to 10, how did you think I did? Let's have a little fun. I can take the criticism, so give it to me. But if you want to sign up, shoot an email over to wholesale to millions @gmail.com. And the web class is really for those of you who said, Khang, I don't want to waste any more time. Like, I don't want to spend any more time. I don't want to spend the next 6 months, the next 12 months trying to figure this out. I'm ready to pay the price to get the info, to get the knowledge from you so I can start executing instead of learning, right? I can start executing instead of learning. And that's really who the 2K web class is for. The one that don't want to waste time, right? You got the money that you ready to invest. Khang dropping the sauce. So I got an 8.5. I got a 2 from Tony. That's cool, man. I got a Luis. I got a 9.9. I got a 10. Dinero. Dero gave me a 1, a numero uno. He's saying I'm number 1. I appreciate it, bro. Come on, man. Shit, that was serious questions. That's a 10 plus. And some of you said, hey, Khang, it's long. The conversation is long. Let me tell you, most of my average phone call with the seller, when I qualify them, was right around 15 to 20 minutes. I would say right around that 15 to 20 minutes, man. Because when the seller is interested in selling, they will be on the phone with you, and you need to get those information. How can you make a fair and intelligent offer, all right, without getting all those information? You got to understand, we don't go out to see the property. We do this 100% virtual. We don't meet the seller. We don't see the property, right? We don't see the buyer. So if you think that is too long, dude, like how can most people go out and spend an hour or 2 hours with the seller at the property? So you're thinking me on the phone with the seller for 15, 20 minutes is too long? Shit. Dude, I don't know. Like if you can do it faster, good for you, man. Right? I'm not, dude, building rapport with the seller. When I talked to Alicia there, I really trying to wrap it up. Right? And when I negotiate, so there's two parts to my King Khang script. One is qualify and filter the leads. The other one is I call back and negotiate. When I call back and negotiate, same thing. 15 to 20 minutes, and boom, I get that property lock up on the contract. 15 to 20 minutes. Some of you think that's long, but you go out and you spend an hour, 2 hours with the seller at the property. That's what I did too. That's what I used to do. I go out and spend at least an hour with the seller at the property. Now I eliminates that, dude, to down to like 15, 20 minutes. And you guys don't think that's worth the investment of dude, come on, man. I like the fact that you are demonstrating interpersonal skills, but the call seems rushed and didn't flow right. Yeah, man, I did, dude. I am running out of time, bro. I'm running out of time on YouTube, bro. But normally, if I'm on the call with the seller, it's a very calm and slow. It's a very calm conversation. I'm rushing because I'm looking at the time and I'm looking what I need to do. Because I do have an appointment. I need to make an offer or set an offer for my purchase manager to call back. I didn't do that yesterday, so may need to study the script 30 times before you get it, memorize it. Yeah, man. You listen, for those of you who purchased the King Khang script or who's looking to make the investment, this is what my script is for. My script is I'll give you some bulletin point, all right, on things you need to ask the seller. Your job is to become one with the script. So there should be no separation. It's like me asking you what's your name. All right? You and the script needs to become one. Most of you are taking it all wrong. You're like, well, I don't want the script because it makes me sound like a robo. Dude, the script is not to make you sound like a robo. If it makes you sound like a robo, then it's not a good script. Or actually, I'm sorry, it's you are not good because you and the script needs to become one. So I hope that makes sense. If you sound like a robo on the phone, then dude, obviously you need to do more practicing, right? You need to talk to the seller more. So let me see if any other question. The script works if you're the buyers too, right? What it sounds weird. The script works if you're the buyer too, right? Yes. So, Lon, there's two parts to my script, right? Part one, I'll share with you how to qualify, filter the leads, whether you're taking incoming call or you're making cold call. Dude, I promise you, man, the King Khang script will take your game to a whole nother level. Dude, for those that bought it and actually make the time to study and to learn it, know that the investment worth every single penny. So if you want to check it out, link is in the descriptions. I'm giving a 25% discount on all of my package right now. Use the promo code COVID-19. Promise you, hands down, best investment you ever made. And Alicia, thank you so much for jumping on that call with me. I really hope that you guys do appreciate this and get a lot of value out of this video. But take care, you guys. Stay safe, and remember, don't use the excuse of the whole Corona staying inside the house to not do what you need to do. All right. I know sometimes it is hard, but you need to do what you need to do. All right. If you have to if you have to set yourself away from your family to get some quiet times to make some cold call, I would call all the local realtors, put an offer on pending, active listing, anything pending right now. There's a lot of buyers backing out. There's opportunities there. Cold call everybody on Craigslist for sell by owner. Cold call them. Until next time, you guys take care and ciao.